Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this special bulletin. Having open discussion is so very important. I think it's healthy when it comes to just different topics online, whether it's in the entertainment industry, gaming, movies, television, politics, and religion, even if you're very careful with that. And having a different opinion, there's nothing wrong with that unless that opinion goes against the grain, goes against the narrative that's trying to be pushed, or the one that appears to be being pushed. You go ahead and make your own decisions. But that especially appears to be the case in this situation in the so wonderful Assassin's Creed Shadows discussion. We'll use that term lightly. There's an article from That Park Place by John F. Trent, everyone's favorite. CD Projekt Red senior lead weapon artist apologizes. Something you should never ever do for having an opinion. Apologizes for noting criticism about Assassin's Creed Shadows is valid. Now, my goodness, did he get a phone call? CD Projekt Red senior lead artist Michael Calise, I'll go with that. Let me know. Apologize for claiming that the criticisms Ubisoft and its development team are receiving for Assassin's Creed Shadow are valid. Initially, Calise took to X and wrote, quote, "The concerns and criticisms around Assassin's Creed Shadows are valid." Of course they're valid. People are asking questions. And then they're getting silenced and told that they're istophobes and bigots and racists and all this other nasty little things simply for asking questions and having opinions. But anyway, and I personally think it might disrespect Japanese culture. Oh no. How dare you go against the grain? Japanese culture with the provided historical inaccuracy. People, especially Japanese people, have full right to oppose trends like this. Now, what could be just bringing up an idea, a topic for discussion that maybe, perhaps, we should continue talking about this and maybe look a little bit deeper. But no, that doesn't seem to be the case because, let's see, May 19th versus, where did he put that on there? 3 days ago. You don't have a date, John? I guess I should have done that myself. My apologies. Well, I don't know if it was the same day, the next day, but apparently he apologized. Calise apologized for these comments on May 19th. Again, don't ever apologize. I mean, it is most unfortunate. You apologize in these situations because, again, he got a phone call. He got a message. Take it back. Shut your mouth. Stay out of it. Perhaps it was just a matter of him being told to stay out of it. Because depending on what side of the aisle you're on, the bad press, the bad publicity. There's CD Projekt Red's got a little bit of bad publicity, but that's a whole different story. On May 19th, he wrote, quote, "I've noticed criticism," gee, I wonder from what side, "regarding my recent comment about Assassin's Creed," almost said Asheron's Call again, god damn it, Assassin's Creed Shadows. After reflecting on it and being told what to put out here and reading your responses and retweets, which you should ignore because it's Twitter. It's a cesspool. Either use it for entertainment purposes. It's hilarious. "I realize I owe you an apology. Bend the knee, toe the line, or else." He continued, "First of all, I acknowledge that I am not qualified to share statements or discuss such topics. Why not? You have as much information in front of you as everyone else on the internet. You are entitled to have an opinion, unless it goes against the grain." And why is the lead dev qualified to work on a game set in feudal Japan? If you know, you know. What makes you less qualified than her? What makes you less qualified than me? We have all this information at hand. We see what's happening. We see what's going on. So I believe anyone can be qualified to ask questions, open discussion, agree to disagree, or agree and disagree. Go back and forth. Have an actual discussion instead of continuously being silenced because your opinion doesn't follow the current narrative. Your feedback has feedback. That's the word we're using. Feedback. Okay. Has highlighted the importance of being more informed, which is just, easy enough to do because it takes 5-minute Google search. You can read all kinds of, find all these different links to the actual stories and what limited records there are about Yasuke. Informed and respectful in my opinions. It has also shown me that we should be more open to new ideas, which you have actually with this statement. You say we should not be open to new ideas. We should toe the line, silence ourselves, and apologize for having a different opinion. That's what this statement says to me. New ideas, and not restrict ourselves too much while creating new worlds. But you're not creating a new world. You're attempting to set a game in feudal Japan, an actual era in human history that's documented, with what I see as a dramatization of a character that everyone seems to be arguing over about. Instead of, whatever. Where was I? We all draw inspiration from a wide range of media, and it's okay to have a different opinion. You don't have to apologize for it. And that's great. I appreciate your patience and understanding. Understanding from who? You're looking for patience and understanding from a side that is not interested in patience and understanding. They're interested in you towing the line, bending the knee, and following the narrative that they are pushing forth no matter what. Or else. I've learned something valuable and will strive to do better in the future. You've got to do better. Kiss my ass. I'm looking forward to the next day. Assassin's Creed. The setting. I am never going to be able to get over this. AC will always be Asheron's call. I don't know why. I don't remember ever playing the goddamn game. My goodness. Now, since then, let's see, despite claiming he read criticism of the original post, it does appear he's allowing as much criticism on his apology. Well, he does not appear. It does not appear that he is allowing because he has locked his account. Now, why would you think he locked his account? There's some speculation that he locked it because, well, he's getting a massive amount of backlash by apologizing. You have an opinion. It's okay to have an opinion. Stop apologizing. It's okay to have a different opinion. But when you smash other people in the head because they have a different opinion and force them to bend the knee, well, then we might start questioning your motives and your tactics. Mark Kern, a.k.a. Grum, speculated that Khalees was bullied into posting this apology. Would not surprise me at all. Senior lead 3D Rubbins, artist at CD Projekt Red, got bullied. Speculation, allegedly. Easy enough to guess, though. Got bullied into changing his stance on Assassin's Creed. The dev pressure out there to conform is immense, and which is an actual shame, too. Stick to your guns, and whatever. Oh, let's see, where was I? Dev pressure out there to conform is immense, and if you don't play ball, you will get pushed out. Nobody in AAA gaming is free to speak. That sure does seem what's happening. Sure, that's hyperbole, maybe, over-dramatization, perhaps. But when this kind of thing happens over and over again, what on earth are we supposed to think? You give an opinion, and then all of a sudden, within 24 hours, you are apologizing for said opinion. Grums continues, I have so many friends and contact who tell me they will lose their jobs if they say anything. Now, this is something that is being spread more and more often. Sometimes to former developers like Grumps here, some YouTube channels, some content creators out there being content to say, I love what you do, but I can't say anything. I agree with everything you stand for. Keep up the good fight. But I can't say anything because I will lose my job. Maybe it's time to lose your job. Maybe it's time to speak out about this nonsense. But even, with all the controversy going out, we still have, more controversy. The Assassin's Creed Shadows, the video, the trailer, appears to be, even with the trailer being the most disliked trailer of all time from Ubisoft, from Assassin's Creed, we still get speculation, numbers. I believe there's a meme going around, or a screenshot, perhaps, going around that the $110 package is being pre-ordered more than the $70 package, which just kind of makes me roll my eyes. But this article from Gaming Bolt, and it's going around, it's making the rounds all over the place. Assassin's Creed, even with all the speculation, the negativity, the discussion, the vitriol going back and forth, apparently the pre-orders are, quote, very strong. And who is this according to? Reports Insider Gaming's Tom Henderson. Now, please forgive me, I don't know who Tom Henderson is, so take this all with a grain of salt. No one in the know is disappointed with the pre-order numbers. Is he telling the truth? Does he know something that isn't being revealed by... You would think if Ubisoft had these numbers, these legitimate numbers, they would be blasting them all over the place. They would be all over their websites. Websites like Kotaku and Polygon and Reset Era would be just sharing all these screenshots if this were true. So, take it with a grain of salt. Is it possible this is an attempt to garner some better publicity? Is it also possible that the back and forth discussion on Twitter, the negative press, the positive, the hyper positive attempts to set this game in a good light, is that just happening on Twitter? Do the normies actually care about the historical accuracy of Yasuke in an Assassin's Creed game? I guess that remains to be seen. We'll have to find out whenever the game releases. As we get closer and closer to release date, when the pre-order numbers are actually put out there, we'll have to wait and see. But what do you think about all this? Bend the knee or else. Most downvoted, most disliked trailer of all time. We'll have to wait and see where this is going, but let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like, leave a dislike, do all those stiffy little things that YouTube is begging to do, and I hope to see you on the next one.